Hi everyone, today I've got Tasha with me, who is our conversion rate optimizing expert in radical marketing. So say hi, Tasha.
Hello.
All right. So guys, today what we want to show you is a case study where we tripled the conversion rate on an existing landing page. So Tasha, you want to show the stats to show exactly how much improvement we did just from one simple tweak to the headline. If you
Okay,
don't
sure.
mind bringing that up, that'll be awesome.
I'll just share my screen. Okay. All right. Can you see my screen?
Yep.
All right.
So what is it 6.12 in this particular instance to 19.98? So 20%. So 6% to 20%, that's over like 3 times almost, right? So
Yep.
that's a pretty awesome outcome. So what made us trigger this change, and what do you think was the big thing that big lesson that came out of it, Tasha?
Okay. So we realized that our ad that was getting the most traffic was incongruent with the message on the landing page. So the ad was talking mostly about using the bank's money. And so I'm just going to show you the old page, the old headline. So this is the old headline, and looking at this, we didn't mention any of that. So what we did was that we changed the headline to a more congruent, that is more congruent to the message in the performing ads. So yeah.
Okay, cool. So just show them quickly what we have there. Yeah, all right. So here we actually say in the headline that you're using the bank's money, whereas previously we did not say anything about using the bank's money. So just for context, this is a property investment webinar, right? So we're marketing this webinar, and the whole thing here in the messaging in the ad was to how you can use the bank's money to profit from the incoming property boom, right? Which is the main message. But let's look back at the old headline just to see what else we probably didn't do so right here. Okay, so just looking at this, I think firstly, apart from the incongruency in messaging, secondly, I can actually see that we say, hey, we are claiming there is a property boom that is happening right now. All right, so if people who are reading this and they say, well, what property boom? I'm not seeing any property boom. We instantly discredit ourselves, right? So we're making a claim that, maybe it's arguable, right? And maybe it's like hidden kind of thing, but yeah, most people probably don't experience it, and they're saying, well, my property values are going down. Instantly, they will kind of like get put off, right? So that's one thing. Second thing, if you look at the, can you highlight that little line there? Even new investors with no savings.
Thank you so much for watching our video. Just a quick interruption to remind you, if you are watching this on YouTube, to like and subscribe and check out all our other videos on the channel. And if you're checking out this video on our blog post, make sure you check out all the other blog posts on our website. So thank you so much, and back to the rest of the video.
Can take advantage of it, right? Yeah, just looking back right now, I think saying that investors with no savings can take advantage of this is true, but it kind of like sounds a little bit too hard to believe. And, when you make claims that are too hard to believe sometimes, it could trigger, in this instance, could trigger people to not believe us. And that kind of like, and they start questioning too much, which could also have contributed to the low performance in this particular landing page. So, I mean, look, ultimately, it's like a matter of testing, right? In some niches, big claims like this work. In some other niches, it doesn't work. So I think, that is important to keep in mind, that it's not a fixed rule, but it does work most of the time. All right, so you got anything to add to this for the old headline, Tasha?
I think for now, no.
Okay, cool. All right, let's check out the new page then. See what we did
Okay.
right there.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
So this is the new page.
Okay. All right. So I think a few things just looking at this headline now is, first of all, we are creating intrigue in the first line, right? Discover a sneaky but 100% legal strategy for using the bank's money. Now that creates a lot of intrigue for me. Like, people will read it and go, okay, how does this work? So just the intrigue sometimes is enough to get people to click on the button and take action, right? So I think that's one thing that works pretty well. And second thing, obviously, is the congruency with the existing performing ad. Now, the other thing we said is that instead of saying that there is a current property boom, we are saying that there is an incoming property boom, which, is kind of like, oh, is there really one coming, right? And that is not so hard to believe, right? Because property goes in cycles. And in this case, for Malaysia, property has been down cycle for quite some time. So it's quite believable that there is an incoming property boom, right? And who's to say, right? I mean, every day you have people online saying, oh, there's going to be a market crash on the stock market. There's going to be whatever. It's going to be a boom. So who really knows, right? So yeah, it's not so unbelievable in this case. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much in a nutshell what I think is working for this versus what's not working for the previous one. Do you have anything to maybe add to this, Tasha?
Yeah, I think it's very important to make sure our headline is congruent with the ads.
Okay. So moving forward, what do you think we can test out on this landing page to even bring it a bit higher in terms of our conversion rates?
We can definitely look into the copy, and we can probably test a shorter version since we know that a shorter copy works really well. And we can probably add bonuses as well. So right now we don't have any bonuses. We can probably add bonuses to
so
sign up.
To encourage people to sign up, right? You get instant bonuses to sign up, and sometimes those bonuses are actually the ones that actually get people signing up, right? Yeah, so that's pretty cool. I think, yeah, definitely looking at it, we could structure restructure the writing as well, the copy, to maybe make it more benefit oriented and more clear as to what they're going to get in the webinar as well. So yeah, I think that's pretty good. So there's plenty of stuff to test. And one thing with landing pages is that, there is endless ways to test and improve, right? And that's what we always do in our agency, is that every week we're testing something new, right, Tasha? It's a never-ending process.
Yep.
Yeah, which is fun, right? Very fun all the time, because we're kind of testing new stuff, seeing, oh, it's like experimenting like a weird scientist, see what works. Yeah. So, all right. Well, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this as much as we enjoyed making it. And yeah, I hope to see you in future videos. Thank you.
Thank you.